Welcome to the show, everybody. This is National Geographic Weekend. I'm Boyd Matson, and I am in Kenya, in Nairobi, at the David Sheldrick Wildlife Trust with a group of friends, 16 elephants, and of course their handlers who work with them all the time. Okay. So Edwin, he wants to shake hands.
Yeah, they're trying to say hello. I'm coming in all.
They take in orphaned elephants, raise them with keepers who stay with them all the time until they're 2 or 3 years old. They spend 2 or 3 years here, and then they slowly reintroduce them into the wild in a family group. And it has been very successful. And now we're joined by Edwin Lusichi, who is a trainer here at the David Sheldrick Wildlife Trust. You spend a lot of time with these elephants.
Yes, I do.
They get to know you?
Yes, they get to know me, and they get to know all the keepers, and that's why they like us.
There's an elephant right now who is smelling me with its trunk.
Yes, this elephant is called Kibo.
Kibo?
Yes.
And do you get so attached to the elephants that the whole purpose of this is to return them to the wild, but do you sometimes think, I wish we could just keep this one around?
Well, we do get attached to them, and we do love them because they're very intelligent and very good animals. And when they go back into the wild, we get to miss them because we've been with them for quite a long time and we love them. But we don't want them to stay with us forever because we know the reason for us rescuing them is because they are orphans and we need to set them free and we need to let them have the natural life. So that is why we're very happy to see them go back into the wild.
Here on National Geographic Weekend, we're talking with Edwin. You're the head trainer.
Yes, I'm the head keeper.
The head keeper here at the elephants, and the whole goal is to take in orphaned, abandoned elephants where the parents might have been poached and then return them to the wild.
Yes. These elephants are here because of several reasons. Some of them, the mothers have been poached. The mothers have been killed and the tusks have been taken off from them. And some are here because they've been separated from the families because of human-wildlife conflict by people. They want to fight them, they want to kill them, or they separate them because they found them in the farms. Some of these elephants are here because they fall down wells and the mothers couldn't rescue them, manholes stuck in the mud, drought, starvation, and natural reasons.
All kinds of reasons. And how many elephants over the years of the trust have you taken in?
Over 130 have completely gone back into the wild, and we've got 16 still under our care.
16 new ones. Kibo has got her trunk out of the cage where she spends the night.
Yes.
And it's on top. She's trying to take your hat off your head.
Trying to smell around and know who I am.
She's trying to lift your hat off, saying you're in the presence of a lady. Take your hat off. We're here in Kenya and outside of Nairobi, where the David Sheldrick Wildlife Trust is headquartered, taking in these orphaned, abandoned elephants, working with them 2 to 3 years. And the trainers, they stay in here. During the day, they're out roaming around in the woods just like an elephant would, but for their protection, they're brought in at night because these are all very young.
Yes.
And they're put in a small, like a stall that a horse would be in.
Yes.
And the trainer stays in, or the keeper stays in with them, their handler stays with them.
Yes, the handler stays in with them because these elephants need to be fed on every 3 hours, 24/7, on milk. So they need somebody to wake up every 3 hours and feed them. They need somebody to cover them with blankets to keep them warm because they get cold in the night and they're still babies. If they're out in the wild with the mothers will surround all the young ones and they'll get heat from the mothers and the rest of the family. So since we don't have a big hut to provide that, that's why we have the stables and we need the keepers to cover them with blankets to ensure that they are kept warm.
And do they, if you're watching elephants in the wild, when the young one's ready to nurse, they'll just come up and start pushing on the mom, on the breast and suckling. So they come up and push on the keeper?
Yes, if we are like sleeping and they come up and wake you up, they take off your blanket from you, they want to touch you, want to do every sort of thing on you so that you can wake up.
And you are the surrogate mom?
Yes, we are.
As young elephants often get frightened by something.
Yes.
And they will go run right to their mom.
Yes.
Did that happen out here in the woods, and do they come running to you?
That happens here in the nursery when we are with them in the park and something happens to come out, they'll all run towards the keepers because they know the keepers are their protectors. The keepers are the mothers. These are the people who will protect them in case of anything. So they always run towards us in case there's any danger, or they might have seen something that they don't like and they feel it's risky to them. So they know where the protection is. The protection is the keepers.
And if this hadn't happened, this trust hadn't been set up, these elephants taken in, the alternative in they would have all died?
The alternative is that they will all have died, and the alternative is the population of elephants will be going down every now and then, and we'll end up having no elephants in the long run.
And you have a unique program here in that the public can get involved in adopting the elephants. For a small fee each month,
Yes.
you adopt an elephant, you contribute to its welfare and its care, and what do you get? You get an update? Can you go online and see pictures of your elephant? Explain how that works.
Well, just because these elephants need to be fed on milk, they need to be taken care of by some people who are the keepers, and the keepers need to be paid, they need to be provided with medication when they fall sick. So that's why we need some support to make sure that we can raise these elephants. So you can adopt an elephant, paying a minimum fee of $50 a year, and give us your email address and all your contacts so that we can update you every month and tell you how your baby is doing for a full year, only at $50.
For $50,
For $50 a year. Then
you could adopt Kibo. And there may be several people helping support it, but you will be one of the parents, surrogate parents of Kibo.
You'll be one of the parents, and because we say 50 so that we can have many people help adopt the same elephant, because it's costing us roughly about $900 to raise one elephant in a month. So we need a lot of people to adopt them so that we can get the right amount to raise up these babies.
It's a wonderful program, and then if you've adopted an elephant, you have an afternoon that the people can come in and spend a little time, see their elephant, in fact see all of the elephants, and stand up next to them like I am now and actually reach out and touch the trunk.
Yeah. Because you need to have extra time with your adopted baby. That's why we actually allowed this extra time in the evening at 5 for people to come and see the elephants in their stables, the elephants having milk in their stables. But the people don't go in, but they see what is happening and how the elephants will go to bed and such like things.
And if you come here, you can see what you're not seeing on the radio. You can see Kibo try to take the hat off of Edwin. She just will not let it go.
Yeah.
She is curious with that trunk. It's how they smell. It's how they pick up things. This is their hand. They got two fingers on the end of the trunk, and she will grab everything.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful program. Thanks very much,
Thank you
Edwin,
so much.
for sharing a little with us.
Thank you.